Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nombuso Lukele. I have an important guest today, my friend Smile Ndlandla, actually Mrs. Smile Ndlandla. So we are going to be having a little chat today. I think one that is necessary and one that you'll find interesting. Before we get into the conversation, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let us know what you think. So, our conversation basically today is about self-care and the importance of having your own dreams as an individual. I'm lucky that I have my friend, she's already married, so we are going to have different takes. Normally, it's easy for individuals, especially women, to have their own dreams while they're single. And then society expects that when they get married or when we get married, we put that on hold to take care of the family. So we are going to talk on that and hear or maybe learn about how it should go. So hi, Cindy.
Hi. The pressure.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm okay. Okay, so firstly, maybe can you define for us what self-care looks like for you?
I think self-care can be different for everyone, right?
Okay.
So it all depends on what you as an individual like. Like what you as a person enjoy doing. So for me personally, self-care is about going out, not out like out.
Okay.
Going out maybe for like a spa treatment, could be out on a date with a friend, could be anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any ritual of the things that you do when you feel like, you know what, I need to take some time out and come back to myself?
I sleep.
I sleep. Sissy, that can't be it. You go to sleep and then everything is fine. When
So
you
what?
wake up.
So I got married young, right? So when you're in varsity, self-care is not really something that you really do. Maybe because you don't even have the funds to start with. So most likely at that age, your self-care mostly is like getting your meals done or getting your hair done. That's self-care also. But I guess when you get married and you start having kids, then you need more than that, definitely. Because now you need to have time with yourself, by yourself, where you're alone. And just thinking about yourself, your dreams, and because it's hard sometimes to think about what you really, really want when there's people around you and the room is full. You need like time when you're alone, not just alone in a room or something like that, not just alone in your bedroom, but alone somewhere where you're refreshed, you can think, you can like reprioritize certain things, because I think as we grow, we rediscover ourselves. As we grow, we learn to like and dislike certain things. I know sometimes it doesn't lend well to say sometimes as you grow, you also outgrow certain people, because maybe the version that you're becoming doesn't align with them. So I think there's self-care also, knowing who you are, what you want, and where you're going to get that. Not me and my kids, me and my man, you as an individual, because you came here alone.
Okay, so I don't know, but I think perhaps this self-care term for us as women has sort of come with the area of feminism, where women realize that they've been bending on their backs for men, taking care of the home, taking care of the kids, only to later find out that they've lost themselves. They don't know who they are, what they like, or their interests. Most of the time, you find it could happen that the husband cheats, children grow up and they go to school and you're 50 and you're like, who is this person? Like, you can't even recognize yourself because you've been giving yourself to the family. So what's the balance? Because also I feel like there's a danger in you are in a union, but it's mostly about me. I'm taking care of my interests, my dreams, and I want to do me. How do you balance it? To say you're still taking care of yourself because you are an individual before you are one. And then how do you take care of yourself while not neglecting the union? And
it's as simple as you can't give from an empty cup.
okay.
So the quality of what you're going to give depends on how much you feed into yourself.
Okay, but
So
is there
so you're going to be always screaming at your kids, for example, if your cup is empty. You love them, you want to see them doing good, but kids are kids and you're not gonna every now and then. So you find yourself snapping easily because your cup is empty. I think there's a podcast I was watching the other day, and the lady Begasho would say, I take care of my kids, I drive like on a daily basis. I wake up in the morning, I take my kids to school, I go to work, I fetch them during lunch, and afternoon I come back, I cook. Like the picture that she painted was, I take care of everybody basically. And then the moderator asked her, Guti, who takes care of you? Because
you're doing this for everyone.
You are doing this for everybody else, but who is there taking care of you? And she was silent for a moment. Because I think as women, or as a person in general, in as much as you want to take care of the people that you love dearly, you should take care of yourself also in the process.
I think I like what you're saying. It just still leaves me. Okay, let me give a bit of background. I've been talking to, I don't want to say from where, but the people that I have had conversations with. And each time when this individual that I was talking to is married. So each time when marriage comes up, instead of them being encouraging that I should get married and whatnot, they always like bring the negative us. They're just negative about it. So like, in the sense, it's discouraging. Like if you hear her speak, you could say, no, actually, maybe
not.
Yeah, and then
I think marriage basically is what you make of it. Why am I saying that? Life is long.
But can you say it's hard?
It's long. You know why I'm saying it's long? Because you can't say I'm gonna do all I can do to make people happy. You're gonna get tired. Life is long. That's why maybe then the person you've been talking to, them, they're all negative because they're tired. Life is long. You can't be trying to impress, or you can't be trying to put up to certain standards because the person you're in a relationship with needs that level, or at least I should say expects a level of standard from you. So if you're being yourself, you're doing if nje wash our hand now, just make it up there. Good sanging wash, just do what you love and make sure you're living a life you could have lived whilst you're still on your own. So if because life is long, yeah. So if you're able to wake up in the morning, wash, but you definitely can't clean, have somebody coming to clean. Why? When you get married, now you're like, I'm gonna clean.
No, Pella, I want to show my husband.
No.
And I'm like I personally hate washing, but now that I'm married, I'm like,
But I'm because you'll be annoyed every time saying Melo wash.
So
this I can't.
Yeah, I think that reinforces maybe the importance of being self-aware.
Yeah.
And and being yourself, like accepting your weaknesses and your strengths as a person, knowing that you know what meaning yakhona kuphela and nangikhona kuphela. Each time mabantu kufika mabhodo baya, but nasebakhuluma ngetintsha, they should know ukuthi I'm not the one.
And don't try to impress, because sometimes I don't know, as women we want to impress.
Okay, maybe so
Where we
we
shouldn't.
don't want.
But life,
People
as
to
I
think
said, is
we
long. You're gonna do it today, and then tomorrow he's gonna be looking at you to do it, because
We are cool.
we are cool. And if he knows this I can do, this I can't do, maybe you can early enough get the help that you need, because as I said, life is long. You need all the help you can get. So make sure you have time to take care of yourself. You have time to sleep. You just have time to do things, other things.
Then how do you know, or how are you able to see okay, at this point in time, I don't like doing certain things, but for the sake of the relationship, I need to sacrifice now. Like, I'm not gonna in those situations where, like, okay, I don't know how or what example I'm gonna make. Where it's like, now it's not necessarily.
How long? My question is going to be, how long are you going to make those sacrifices?
Not go to my sacrifices as cancellation.
No,
You see how life
if
is.
you're going to
is
sacrifice,
now.
wait. So if you and I are friends, right? And I'm going to ask you, Buti, now. Maybe you work in Babani, yes, maybe let me say it like this. You work in Babani next to a shop, a certain shop that I usually maybe get something from that shop every month. I ask you this month, you do it for me. Now, when you sacrifice it, you went to the shop and you did it. Next month I ask you again, you do it for me. Maybe let's say 5 months. Now I'm just, but I'll go tomorrow and you get it done for me. 6 months or 7 months later, I'm asking you and you're saying no. What do you think I'll say?
Oh, you'll be mad. And then, but you've been doing this thing for me.
Why, when you get into a relationship, you wanna make someone else get used to you making sacrifices that you can't keep up with? Because don't try it, dude.
To be a call, all of a sudden I was a call.
And
And it doesn't make
sense.
doesn't
Yeah,
make
because I
sense.
also know, actually I'll do it tomorrow, and you eventually get it done, and it's like,
Vele uganje.
okay.
Okay, yeah. I think I hear what you're saying.
I'm not saying Mama Bari.
No, I hear what you're saying. The fact that
But-
as a person, be honest to yourself about who you are and what you're able to give. Like, don't pretend to be something that you're not.
Know your strengths,
Yeah.
know your weaknesses.
Yeah.
We're all not perfect. I'm
Yeah.
not perfect.
Yeah.
And you're definitely in a relationship with someone who's also not perfect. So I can't then expect perfection from you. Because now I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
And if you understand that, then I think you'll be able to, instead of sacrificing, you are able to give grace.
Yeah.
So it's not about the sacrifice, it's about you giving grace to the next person to say, I'm not perfect and I know you're not perfect, so I'll give you grace. Not to say, sacrifice I'm because I know I'm not perfect.
And that thing also then helps to create a new dynamic into the relationship where you guys are creating something that just works for the both of you. It's not kwekuthi nisebenzisa i-blueprint yokuthi umshado kumele ube kanjena kumele kanjena. You guys find the things that work about, because nasikhuluma generally, we are not getting married to the general person. You find your person, you need to learn ukuthi bona bathini, like bakanjani. Some people sometimes you find ukuthi abananzaba ngokuthi umuntu uyapheka or akapheki or
When now
but
you're there,
inendlela
you're there.
imtoka.
Wait, you need someone akangenela lo moya pheka or awupheka. And then waking up at 5 a.m.
Okay, but that thing about unfair. Even unfair because we've been
Because
taught.
who asked you?
No, but we have been taught where we're good. That is what being a wife is. Even in relationships, you'll find where good. I date someone, I cook, I clean, I wash, and everything. And you find where good. You learn, you quickly understand that person is cheating, is dating someone else. He's not
doing anything.
and you're just like, bruh, I've been doing these
It's not
things
about
for
that.
you.
I think for the longest time, so best love is about love languages. No boyfriend love language. Actually, I just remembered something. So someone said a very powerful statement, right? To say, what would you do if you went to a country but basically live about a language that you just don't understand? And then like you are like, okay, fine. You stop talking to them, you chill there. And then one day, in the middle of nowhere, someone comes and they can speak Siswati with you. They can speak a language you can actually understand.
The excitement.
Yeah, bon. So that's what marriage is.
Okay.
You're gonna meet someone, they're not speaking in your love language. You don't understand. They're trying so hard, but it's just
not you.
It's not.
I
I'll leave her and I don't care what they're trying to do.
Because it's not with the language that I want. It's not what I'm looking for. I think that is helping. Thank you so much for your time and for agreeing to do this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this. We hope this helps. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.